taking time to come here. This is the first session of broker presentation, okay? And first time we've opened up this space for brokers. We will run through what will come afterwards, okay? But just to set the tone, is that right now we're doing broker preview. Brokers only, no buyers, okay? We want to give you some time to create and prepare marketing materials, interviews, videos, long form, short form, whatever you want. We're here to help you guys out to be successful, okay? And then we will start allowing you to bring buyers in starting May the 8th, okay? So 1 week from now, okay? 1 week, then you can start bringing in clients in for them to preview and experience the space. Now, as you come into the sales office right now, this sales gallery, this on my immediate left, which is on your right as you come in, we have built out our STEAM Kids Club. And as the president goes through, Andy's going to showcase how and why this project is truly one of a kind, okay? And the way we do things is different. We really want to have enough supporting material and evidence and information so that you can go to your buyers and clients and say, I think I found something that's truly unique, that's right for you, okay? So without further ado, I'll hand the time to Andy, okay?
Thank you, Johnson.
You need to.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Vicky, thank you so much for bringing everyone in today to learn about the Unionville, and good to see everyone. For those who don't know who am I, my name is Andy. I'm the sales manager from Cornerstone Marketing Realty, and you guys are the first group to get to know this project, okay? So for myself, I'm very excited about this project because I guess initially the story was when Johnson told us that, we have a site at this location, that's Kennedy and 16th Avenue in Markham. I was pretty excited. I think everyone is familiar with this location. It's a location that everybody likes. But in terms of getting into the project and planning it, we get even more excited because when Incan Development, that's the builder of this project, when they saw this site, aside from the location itself, they saw something really special and something that they see that, I can turn this property, this land, into something really special, something really one of a kind. So Johnson, can you show the location? So right here, as you can see, here this is Kennedy Road and 16th Avenue. So on the south of here, this is the Unionville College, which is the Montessori school. So it's right south of us. And as you can see, you have green space all around. So, Johnson, can you go to the next slide? So, why we see a location as so special is, even for Incan Development, a lot of us, you think builder is like a corporation, but a lot of time they're also people too, and they have families. And the reason why they pick up this site, because they also see themselves, in terms of picking a location for your home, you want a location that is convenient, right? You want to be safe. You also want to have good school because they have kids, right? Or even later, you'll have kids later. You want to be inside the community, right? Not just by yourself, but also with your friends, family. You want to be close by. And a lot of time when you look at early childhood education, people who are successful is they have support from their friends and family. And that's why a lot of us, maybe we're living in Markham or Richmond Hill, wherever the neighborhood is, we stay close together. So this is really the wish list in terms of location for people to call this location as home, okay? So here, I'm sure everyone is familiar with this location. We're just right again, 16th Avenue and Kennedy Road, just steps away, minutes away from Main Street, Unionville, right, and to Good Pond Park. And you also have access to all the amenities. So our location is really in the sense where we're not inside the busy area, but we're close by. So it's a peaceful, private enclave, but you have the connection of a big city. So it's really desirable location, okay? So in terms of school, nearby Unionville College, and also the Imperial Elliott Trudeau High School, one of the top high school in Ontario, which is French immersion. They're specialized in science and engineer program, and they also have a really good music program. But aside from having a great school, again, it's the environment. You want your kids to be in this environment, not just because of the school, because at the end of the day, they still need to work really hard for themselves. But having the right environment, meeting the right people is actually the most critical thing. So that's why in real estate, people talk about location all the time, okay? The next topic will be STEM. So this is really the future of education. If you pay attention, if you have kids, for those of kids probably familiar with this approach, education approaches, where they combine all these principles into science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Because the traditional learning method is like you fixated on one category, one subject. But in this case, they're interconnected, so it really inspired their kids' mind in that sense. And in Markham, there is a lot of these opportunity for your kids to learn. So here, you see when you came in, we have the kids' playroom, and that's why we have a STEAM-inspired kids' room for the resident in this project. It's not just about offering to the resident. I also want you to see that the builder, they really treat this project as a home. They really want to see this, you know what, if I'm going to develop this project, I'm building my own home. So they have all these amenities that are really great for the residents, okay? And in terms of the growth of City of Markham, I know many people are coming into Canada, immigration or intermigration. I think we all heard that many times, and we all know which area these people would pick. And naturally, North York, Markham, Richmond Hill, Mississauga, these are the main city in Ontario where all these people will come. Or even if they cannot come here, they will inspire to go to Markham, because I think we can all share the idea where, you know, even though when you come to Canada, you pick a certain location, but ultimately at times, for Asian or South Asian, they always go back to the roots where their friends and family are living. So here you can see Markham is actually the highest for new Canadian population, which means a lot of immigrants, they are living in Markham. And immigration rate are over 55%. You have technology companies in Markham, which means there's employment. So the city is growing, more companies are coming in. The mayor is aggressively getting more companies here. So Markham is really the place where a lot of people call home, okay? So here we really see that for this location is for every stages of life, whether you are a young person or young couple just dating and maybe having kids later on, or growing family, young families, or people who are looking to downsize. So empty nester, the kids already grow up, they're kind of on their own, but you know what? This project, like I said, because of the location and all the connection and all the community aspect and the way how people want to stay close with each other, this project is really a project for people to call home, and it fits all stages of life. So it's not just family. I think even for a young person, if they work in Markham, it's good to live in a neighborhood like this, so they're closer with the family, or young couples. That's something that I was talking with my colleague, or even myself are experiencing, where our kids are small, and if they have to move to another location, there is a disruption. There is changes. So let's say they're living in this location and later on come here, there is a disruption for the kid, and sometimes you don't know how they're going to react, because maybe their friends are no longer here, or their teachers, they have to adopt new situations. So I also see this as a good location for a young couple to live in, okay? And growing families, of course, an empty nester where parents want to be close with their kids, okay? So here, we really see the Unionville as really one-of-a-kind project. So it's not your typical condo development where it's just a point tower and that's it. It's actually a home that we're building here. Okay, so what's making it really one-of-a-kind is also in terms of the surrounding area and environment. So as you can see that here, this is the Yorktown development where they're going to preserve over 100 acres of parks, green space, and wetland for the resident to enjoy. So there will be trails. So everywhere is surrounded by nature. And this neighborhood, it is a single and a townhome detached neighborhood. So here we are only the condominium in here. So it really make it special, okay? And you can see here, this is the surrounding area. It's really beautiful. So even if you're on a lower level, because some older people, they probably don't want to be living at a higher level, so they prefer like a lower level. Here, as you can see, even if you go to a lower level, sunlight penetration will still be great coming in. So whether if you're facing which direction, there won't be an issue with lighting because overall, there's no other big building, just us over here, okay? So what did make this project really one of a kind is, again, if you look at Markham right now currently in terms of future development, there is a lot of development application, okay, happening in Markham. There's over 20 high-rise residential condominium in the process or almost done, getting approved, and 65 of them are master plan, multiple phase towers, so a lot of big buildings, 20, 30 story. But in terms of 10-story, mid-rise, 270, 280, 300 units, there's only one, which is us. So that makes it really special. And I'm not saying there's an issue with these kind of development, it's just for us here, we are really one of a kind because you cannot find this often here. And a lot of builders, as you can see, they're trying to maximize their density. So in this case here, although the builder is trying to build a project, but it's also, you can see that their mindset is building a home. It's not just a tower. So I just want to strengthen that, okay? So for a project like this, the builder also want to make sure that they have the right consultant for this special project. It's not just any project. So they hire a really good architectural firm, B&A, Bayer Nelson. They are a multiple award-winning architect, and also a luxury interior design firm, Michael London Design. He is specialized in luxury residential and commercial development, and also estate custom homes. Some of the really big project in Yorkville, if you go back to see what you guys saw, some of the building is designed by them. So he's definitely someone who is really good to making sure that the layout and everything, the interior finishes are good. So as you can see, this is the kitchen over here, which later we can talk about, but I'm just saying that here we have a really good consultant behind this project. We're just not picking someone who are not well known, we're picking someone really good, okay? And the architect, they have done a lot of big project for big buildings too as well, okay? So here, as I mentioned, this project will be 10-story high. We have 270 designer suites, and we have different product types to meet different needs because like I said earlier, this project is really suitable for any stage of life, whether you're single, couple, young family, downsizing. So we have different kind of products. We have 1 bedroom, 1 bed plus stand, 1 bed plus flex, which is a bigger space where you can turn into a guest suite or a home office. We have 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. We also have signature townhomes and signature terrace suite, and also sky loft. So in terms of product gallery, we have a lot of variety in here, and they're all designed by Michael London. Okay. So this is the lobby. So the lobby is very important for this development because we want to make a really good impression. So Michael Linden, he's like, I want a really nice, welcoming lobby, but also upscale. So as you can see, we have a double height story lobby. So when you come in, there's 24-hour concierge, okay, coming in here. You also have a fireplace gathering lounge where if you're friends, you're waiting for someone to pick you up, you have this really warm space to stay in, but also have the height, okay? So here, this is the fireplace lounge. We will be sharing the rendering with you guys later on. So this is the party room, okay? It will be on the top level. So our amenity space, some of the amenity space are on the second, third, and fifth floor, but majority of it will be on the top, so everyone can enjoy the view around Markham, okay? This is, I'm not done yet, Johnson. So the party room, what's make this party room really special is, aside from it looks really nice, the builder also thinking about providing a life service, because this is all about living. So typically, party room in the condominium, you just book the space and that's it. So they're looking to provide a service, a solution for the resident. They call it the Life Plus. So basically they can do catering for you. Obviously you have to pay, but there's arrangement where you can contact with the property management office where you can set up catering, okay? Something nice, so it's easy for you, okay? So this is the High Point Club, and you have access to the rooftop terrace. So there is a lot of space, soft sitting area, gas barbecue area, private dining area, great view, spectacular view, so everyone can enjoy the view of Markham all around, okay? And this is the gym. Again, part of the program, the Life Plus, is you can arrange personal fitness trainer if you want. So we have a really state-of-the-art gym, okay, with yoga studio. Again, you can see the view. It's really nice looking to the south. And there will be personal trainer if you want. You can arrange that, okay? And this is the STEM Kids Play Club, okay? So again, we mentioned about the attention to kids and everything. Here, this is not just a room with tables and chairs and some toys. You can see the tools that the builder will pick are really STEM specific that will inspire the mind. So it puts a space into perspective where the parents, if they bring the kids or friends, they can really learn in this space to give them the right environment, okay, even when they're at home. And this space is not just a playroom, there's also a party room. So if they want to host a party, they can do it in here when they have all their friends. Obviously, you have to book it, okay? Another thing we have here is a soundproof music room, okay? So a soundproof music room, again, the builder, what they're looking to provide for the Life Plus is there will be music teacher if you want to arrange that. Okay, so you know, the school, they do have an amazing music program, and a lot of times people are concerned if they're practicing their instruments in their unit, it could be noisy, but here they're giving their space for them to really practice the music or even create music themselves. So we really want to provide all the space that people want in a home, okay?
Excuse me, all
Yes.
this music room and the nursery room, they are located on the top floor?
Yes, yes. The kids will be on the lower floor, but some of the majority of it will be on the top floor, okay? So here we also have a virtual golf, okay? Virtual golf room with cutting edge golf simulation. So here, this is not just for kids too. I mean, not for adults, it's also for kids because we noticed that, you know, we're close to Angus Glen Golf Course, and a lot of time I see kids, the parents bringing their kids to learn golf. So imagine your kid can practice or even have fun. It's not about just being good, having fun, having that exposure. So to inside the condominium. And again, a part of the Life Plus program, you can arrange a golf trainer if you want, okay? So this part is really, I would say, important sense that the builder really care about the resident. So here we have a Secure Plus it is a system where for the residential underground parking, we have a series of initiatives to make sure the car is safe, to enhance security and safety in the underground parking. Okay, so we have a dual pass control system, we have an optical license plate recognition system, and also strategic security camera placement and 24/7 monitor system. Okay, so this is what we're going to have in this building to ensure the cars in this building are safe. Okay, we're trying our best to provide the system, and a lot of time, you know, even the cameras. Hey. So even the camera, sometimes you know what I mean, sometimes the camera placement is not good and they couldn't capture the guy. Here we're going to pay attention to it. Okay. All right, go to the good stuff then. So we have, this is our deposit structure. So let's see, it's $10,000 signing, balance to 5% in 30 days, 2.5% in 120 days, 2.5 at 180 days. So 10% this year and 2.5% in 2024 and 2.5% 2025, and finally 5% occupancy, which is going to be summer 2026. So I think it's a really good deposit structure for everyone to buy into. Incentive-wise, we have reassignment, right to lease during interim occupancy, development charge or cap, so 1 bedroom plus den and plus flex. Those one will be $999, and 2 bedroom and larger will be $12,999. Okay. So yeah.
Sir,